Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video I am doing a cook and clean with me, and what I'm going to be cooking is a super simple and easy lasagna. So let's get started. The ingredients you'll need for the meat sauce are a pound of hamburger, a jar of your favorite spaghetti sauce, I use ragu, and then about a half a cup of brown sugar, and this is completely optional. This is just what my husband likes. And then for your cottage cheese mixture, you're going to need a 16-ounce thing of cottage cheese, a fourth a cup of Parmesan cheese, about a cup of shredded, I use Italian style cheese, 1 egg, and then your seasonings, which is oregano, basil, and parsley, and then some salt. And I use the oven-ready lasagna noodles, which they're already ready to go. And then of course my Italian style cheese that I'm using. And then to get started, you're just gonna brown your hamburger until it's completely cooked through. And then while that is browning, I'm going to get started on my cottage cheese mixture. I'm going to take my 16-ounce container of cottage cheese and mix it with all the rest of the ingredients. And here I'm adding in my shredded Italian cheese, and then the Parmesan cheese. And then I'm just going to add in all my seasonings, and I would say I do about a dash or so of each of these, nothing more than like a teaspoon. Then just give that a quick stir. And now I'm going to add the egg in and mix that all up really well. And then you don't want to forget about your hamburger. You want to keep checking on that and stirring until it's finished browning. And then once your hamburger is finished browning, you will want to rinse all the grease off of it. And now we are going to add our spaghetti sauce and brown sugar to the meat. I'm going to use about half of the jar and then add the brown sugar in and give it all a good stir. Now we are going to assemble the lasagna, and I'm starting off by putting some of the spaghetti sauce in the bottom of the pan just so the noodles don't stick when it is baking. I think I'm using an 8x8 pan, I'm not sure. And then I just break out the pieces of the lasagna noodles because they're kind of large for the pan, so I just break them to fit the pan. And now I'm going to add the hamburger meat sauce, and then we are going to sprinkle some of our Italian style cheese over the hamburger meat sauce. And then now we are just layering in another layer of noodles. And then I'm going to get the cottage cheese mixture, and I'm just going to spoon about half of that onto it. I'm not going to use the whole amount, just half of what I made. And now I'm just adding some more of the Italian style cheese. And then another layer of noodles. And now I'm going to take the rest of our meat sauce and just layer that on top, spread it all around, and then I'm going to add some more Italian style cheese just to cover the top. And then here what you're going to see me doing is I'm going to take the rest of our cottage cheese mixture, it's about half of it, and I'm going to stick it in a Ziploc baggie and stick in the freezer. So next time I have lasagna, I will already have the cottage cheese mixture already ready. So all I will have to do is make the hamburger, meat sauce, and then have the noodles and cheese on hand. I will be ready to go to make lasagna super quick and really fast dinner. And now while I am waiting for the oven to preheat, I'm just going to go ahead and get some stuff cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and load the dishwasher and then put all the dishes that are in the sink into the dishwasher and wash up any dishes that I have used to prepare the lasagna. And then you're going to bake your lasagna at 350 for about 30 minutes. One thing I love about lasagna is that while you are waiting for it to bake, you can clean up your mess that you made preparing the lasagna. That way, when you're finished eating supper, you don't have quite as big a mess to clean up. And now that the lasagna has been baking for about 30 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven and look at that deliciousness. And then voila, you can serve with a yummy breadstick and salad, and it is the perfect easy dinner. And now I'm just going to clean off the table and get the rest of the supper dishes cleaned up and put away. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and we will see you all next time. Bye.